instead of us always trying to push them and we're trying to set high expectations, they're upset about it, they're pushing back. How do we get to a point where they are excited about higher expectations? The first thing you want to do is ask them what they want to accomplish. Ask them. Get them thinking. Okay? So you hand the ball to them and ask them, what do you want to accomplish or get better at? When I meet with my students to do assessments during the consultation process, I always ask them, what do you want to improve on? Okay? Reading, writing, or spelling. What do you want to improve on the most? Number 2, make a plan, okay? And we have to teach our kids how to create a plan for achieving their goals. And it has to be a customized plan. What do you think you need to do to accomplish that goal? You ask them this question so that they can start to think, because our kids are smart. But a lot of times their thoughts, or their goals, or what they need to accomplish are kind of dormant because they're waiting for us to tell them, okay? You want them to think about what they need to do. And when you ask them to say it, again, they take ownership and it starts to they feel empowered and they feel like they can do it. Number 3, this is a game changer right here, all right? Correct mistakes by writing using champion language. This is really good for if you have high expectations for your child and you try to talk to them about why they should do it, and it's going in one ear and out the other, or you look like a CD going on repeat. I'm old. I say CD. I was going to say I think I was going to say something even older than a CD, but I'm over 40 years old, y'all. Okay. But it's on repeat. It's going over the same thing over and over and over again. You feel like you're saying the same thing over and over. Your child's really not listening now. What you want to do, again, you want to pass it to them, but in form of writing. You want them to write down what they should be thinking about using champion language. If your child has difficulty listening, they don't listen, they don't follow directions, you have to tell them 100 times, teacher have to tell them 100 times, and they are not even thinking about listening. They are in that mode, right? And when you stop and you tell them to write down, I always follow directions. I'm the best at following directions. Always listen the first time. I got this. You have them write this down, okay? Have them write it over and over. At first, it would feel like a punishment to them, but actually what they're doing, they're training their mind to think better. And once you start to train, they start to train their own minds, guided by us, right? Then our kids start to say it themselves. They start to say it themselves. They start to do it themselves, okay? Whatever your child is doing that's holding them back, turn it into something that's going to move them forward. Ooh, I felt that when I said that. Using champion language when they're writing is a good way to reprogram their own minds, okay? Next, you want to develop champion habits. So how do we develop champion habits? We equip them to do their best, and we step back. And you know what? I feel that all of our children are geniuses. And that's why I call my students, hey, math geniuses, hey, reading geniuses, because they're all geniuses. When they start to have higher expectations for themselves, and we all have higher expectations for them, they achieve things that they don't even think they can. They can't even fathom right now being able to achieve these things. So that's why I'm so passionate about it. That's why I talk to y'all about this all the time. It's because our kids don't know how smart they are. They need to be challenged. They need to be pushed. And the kids love it. They love a challenge. When I'm working with my students, they really do love the challenge. They really do want to get to the next level. They love being successful. We got to create that success for them. Then they just keep going and going. But it can't be work all the time. So we have to celebrate effort. Okay?